Hello there, everybody. Beautiful you. I'm not sure who this message is for, except for me, and maybe for you if you want to hear it. But if you're here, please do hear me. That I felt a strong need. All of a sudden, sorry, I got my little work rag with me. I've been working all morning, cleaning house and doing all kinds of stuff. Finally got that energy from, a couple of days ago and had to lay low. And it's a freaky time with that Mercury retrograde stuff, and emotional things are activating and dragging me down. And oh no, what do I do to get out of Clown Town right now? And so I wanted to put it out here and say that the dope rope, if somebody's pulling on your dope rope, or you feel like somebody's getting dope rope with you and trying to get you to pull theirs, or get bothered in that tinkering session, or somebody's talking nerdy and dirty to me. I want people to talk nerdy to me all day long. I'm a NASA nerd and, quantum fun stuff kind of nerd and all kinds of things. However, please don't talk nerdy dirty to me, and don't be tagging on tugging on my dope rope too much, because I might go into dope nope and can't happen. So this is just a little quickie blast in to whomever may want to hear it, may need to hear it. I don't know. I know I needed to hear it, and so I'll have to go back and hear it so I don't fear it. Whatever is trying to kind of spook up and go, hey, tugging on your dope rope, want to go dope nope with me? Nope, I don't want to go dope rope. I want to go dope nope with that, and not let anybody be tugging on me with, are you sure about that? Mercury retrograde, little Frankenstein frequencies might be activating up and going, peekaboo, hey you, wanna play? Be my bae? No, I want you to go away. And so I had somebody ask me yesterday, can I redirect energy away? You surely can. And I'm feeling that wave of reassurance that, okay, cool. Disconnect that cord, cut that little dope rope immediately. That intuition, human instinct is telling me something feels funky to me, whether I can see it out here in 3D or not. Wow, I was telling a friend yesterday that I really needed to be hearing myself say that no matter what my eyeballs say, my frequency, my human instincts say to me, I have to know how I feel about this, and I can't feel good about things. I can't go on that good thing, because subjective good can mean a lot of things. What makes me happy? Well, I don't know. If I feel crappy, what makes me happy might be pulling on my dope rope real hard. And I might be tempted to go into some old habits that would take me into some combat with somebody emotionally, physically, financially, whatever. And Mercury retrograde is a good time for people to be tugging on my dope rope hard, and where I'm going to want to punish, and you really hurt me, and I want to come charging at you, and they maybe want to come charging at me and go tug, tug, tug on my dope rope, and nope, nope, nope. So instantly, when I was telling my friend yesterday, put up that little bubble of magic around yourself, around me, that I need to remind myself that, I feel my instinct is telling me, whether I can see out here or not, something's freaking near me, and I don't like it, because thought travels, it's energy, and when it's traveling out in there in outer space and around us in space, because outer space is everywhere, it's space, and it's just the gravitational pull of the bull sometimes that keeps me real locked down into my dope rope operations, and no thanks. I want to go much, much, much higher, and NASA's launching a Falcon 9 today, so I want to go much, much higher and be a fly on that than to get tugged and talk nerdy dirty too. And please don't tug on my dope rope, because I don't want to play combat with you. I want to be concentrating on nerdy talk. Today is a day that, I'm going to unzip my little vulnerability a little bit, a bunch, because I joined an Aspergers group, an Aspie group, an adult Aspergers group on Meetup. I've never done a Meetup online, anything. I mean, no social life, no real, interactions with the human element. A lot just kind of went down for a while with some tough emotional things and blah, blah, blah. What's more important to say is today there's a science and technology nerd meetup that's happening with an Aspergers group. Aspergers, or what is that? An Aspie group, an Aspergers group of autistic adults like nerdy me. I get guess, I'm hoping, I don't know. And so that's maybe what there now it is, to kind your mind of, yeah, that's what's tugging on my dope rope a little bit, is do I want to feel afraid of that? Do I want to feel, oh no, I'm too nerdy to do that, or I'm too weird, or I'm me. And so how about I cut that dope rope immediately, and we're not going to do a 6-gun raid on that. Nope, we're not going to rappel down and go into that and start doing a 6-gun raid on that. I'm not even going to climb out or get out of my helo on that. I'm just going to keep on going up and let go of that, cut those little combat things and let that go. That I'm super excited that NASA's launching off their rocket today at 1 o'clock. So I'm getting the chills now, like, oh, I'm in my spot, cool. Dope rope, disconnect, that they're launching that Falcon 9. I'm not exactly I'm not exactly sure what is on board that booger, and I'm not exactly sure how many Falcon 9 boosters there are. I just know that at least one of them's done a lot of business, and it may be this 555, may be the same one that's going again. And, there's just so much happening. And they announced yesterday on NASA that, talk nerdy to me, not nerdy dirty though, this is nerdy fun, that we're going to Venus in the next decade. They're sending stuff to Venus and gonna find out the planet of love that everybody thinks of, right? It's actually a very hostile environment, which didn't tug on my dope rope for 1 minute yesterday. It tugged on my hope rope of, that's hilarious, because my perception of that, and that's really what that dope rope thing is about, is perception of how do I perceive me. That love, planet of love, is actually a very hostile, hot, and angry environment, and they're sending some vehicles out there in the next decade to find out if there was ever an ocean on Venus. Like, that's hilarious. That how in the world did we on Earth here get associated with Venus being, love? And I'm sure it's related to God. Well, I'm assuming that it's related to the gods, etc. Venus being a goddess, I think. I don't really know. It's just my perception of that. And it's actually a very hostile little planet. And energetically, it vibes, out from outer space to me differently than that hostility. However, that might be diving into nerdy astrology that I probably should know a little more on that, get a little more educated about that, frequency perhaps. It's a super exciting time. So at 1 o'clock, that launch is going off from NASA, and my 2:30 meeting with the adult Aspergers group of science nerds. It's a little bit intimidating because I don't know quantum science or AI. Artificial intelligence to me is when you've got dope rope tugging on me. That's artificial intelligence. However, this science and technology end of it is a little intimidating. Okay, it's a lot intimidating. Unzip my Godzilla suit a little bit and go, oh, that's me, naked me, going, oh, that intimidates me just a lot, perhaps. And so how can I get to my gloriosity on that spot and not be so intimidated? Cut the dope rope immediately on that and think, I gave myself the bailout that, okay, that this is an adult Asperger's group there, Kate, and it's a Zoom meeting. It's not like being in, face to face. It's not, being in somebody else's space exactly, or them being in mine, as much as, I allow into my phone. And if I had to just disengage and go, yeah, I'm going to go now, or just, bail out, that was my traditional go-to answer. Was I used to just kind of go, okay, and click out and go away. And so that was my escape hatch, was to go away in a lot of ways that were, dope rope not really serving me very well. And they took me into doing some things that really just didn't serve me well, or take me to any place that felt like anything but hell. So I did give myself permission, though, to say, if it gets too much, if I feel like I'm just getting overwhelmed, or I feel like this is just the wrong vibe for me, for whatever reason, it's over, my ability to understand. I don't think it will be, because there's always an opportunity for me to land and learn. It's a matter of, do I want to land and learn that? And if it serves me, then I want to stay in that frequency. If it's a dope rope for me, it doesn't mean that other people are bad necessarily, or that situation is bad. It means that I can't be had in that by standing around feeling stupid or feeling. However, I'm going to definitely be activating the dope rope and throwing him right down out of my helo, take that Blackhawk in and go, here's the 6-gun raid on that, and I'm going to repel out a whole bunch of little combat soldiers to go, I feel freaky, I feel dumb, I feel like, ugh. Well, how do I do that without doing that? is that, first of all, go to a science and technology meeting in the adult Aspergers group. That's the one. That's a good one to start with, is set myself up for success and make sure that my Falcon 9 gets off the pad, at least with every bit of the engineering on that's set up for success, and make sure that I've taken all those steps, that I wouldn't go into, Neil deGrasse Tyson's astro closet with him and get into a face-to-face to start talking quantum math on stuff, because I'm not that highbrow knowledge on the upper college of the actual math and things. However, I want to know. And so what's a safe way for me to go there is to go to a group of people that maybe understand my weirdness and the awkwardness or whatever, and especially as the new person in the group, because I've been looking at their group and seeing how many people are set up to come into the group for the next 3 weeks. That's a weekly thing, and there's only 5 or 6, I think there's 15 maximum that can attend. And last week I ended up not being able to go, literally, because of a refrigerator delivery that still, it's today, they're coming back again today to really fix it and do it the right way. However, they're going to be gone before the meeting. So 11/11, thank you. That felt a little bit intimidated. There's only 5 or 6 people. However, it's a small enough group of people that it's not overwhelming. However, it's kind of a small enough group that it could be, or, if it was 25 people, I could be anonymously. And so it's stretching me. And when it was tugging on my little dope rope this morning, how can I set myself up for success frequency and not launch my Falcon 9 mirrored full of supplies or something, and we lose it all because, and then I'll go into the free fall. So don't take your Black Hawk in there for combat, and don't be rappelling out, launching out a 6-gun raid. Don't go into it assuming that it's going to be combat, assuming that it's going to be fun. And when it's not fun or feeling good to me, feeling right to me, that's not vibing me, if it's talking nerdy and making me feel dirty, that's probably a minute that I can sit in that meeting and say, cut the cord on that immediately. Or if it's talking so nerdy dirty to me, it depends. Is it coming from the faces? I doubt it. Or is it coming up from within me? Because if I get too overwhelmed with too many little combat soldiers on the ground doing the 6-gun raid thing, then I may need to step away for that reason. However, that has to be for me to figure out and be on the fly in that moment. Well, engineer that so that it's aeronautically engineered and spaceship sound to be able to launch it, with as much success as I can possibly ground before I get there. And so there's that, and I won't be blabbing on any further on that. I just felt an immediate need to get on, and I feel much better. So thank you for allowing me to bomb into your world and not blow up. So I hope that today, whatever you can do, you can take a minute to feel really good in your skin and get within and really, really, really appreciate when people drop in and say, hey, thank you for that. I had some comments today and yesterday that were just very kind and helped me to cut away some dope ropes on, I was feeling a little bit weird about myself on that, on that. And it wasn't an equal, the person that commented several times, different people, that they weren't commenting about specifically the issues that were coming up in me. However, it was just nice to get that kind reminder from human faces that, they're typing or they're saying that, hey, thank you. And I can say, hey, thank you right back, because that's that 88 thing of, wow, we just launched some rockets out into outer space and they were very sound and they didn't blow up Challenger bad and feel ucky. So that's wonderful and delightful. So I hope that you can find lots of places to be in your divine today and every day. And whenever it starts to go away, maybe want to cut those dope ropes because somebody's either, rappelling down into your world and going into combat wombat land, perhaps, or you might be doing your own self-sabotage with that 6-gun raid thing. So have a great day, whatever part of the day you're in. Enjoy being in your skin and grab a hold of that dope rope of your own and snip that sucker and try not to launch any helos into combat on that. Maybe go a little more Falcon 9, perhaps. I don't know. Whatever works for you. Use whatever metaphor you'd like to. Just please be you, boo-boo. And you're not a boo-boo. You are a delightful you, glorious you, and bring those positive vibes, because we sure could use them. Those of us that are down on the ground for a little bit, we sure are helped by people that are already there in those places where we might be feeling a little bit nerdy and dirty. So have a great day, whatever part of the day you're in, and be blessed, 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 my friend. And thank you for visiting my channel, and I hope to see you again. Take care, my friend, and remember, your divine baby is absolutely fine. Get on in there. Mission control is yours, not mine. I'm only mission control on my dope rope operations, and nope. So hope you have a great, great, great time doing whatever you do today and every day, stepping forward on your way, because you're divine. It's absolutely fine. See you later, friend. Take care.